Hi, friends. Welcome to our 2-Minute Tuesday for Zion United Church of Christ. This is our video for Tuesday, September 2nd. I can't believe it is September already. For the month of September at Zion, we are doing a special worship series exploring our United Church of Christ identity and roots. So the next 2 Sundays, we're going to be doing kind of a deep dive into our history of our predecessor denominations. And then the next 2 Sundays, we're going to think about our UCC theology and how we do church and other things that help make the UCC what it is. But in getting ready for this series, I've been thinking a lot, not only about exploring our history, but thinking about how our history shapes who we are. Our history teaches us our values, what is most important. And so I have a question for you to think about today, and that is, what were the most important values that your family taught you when you were growing up? And you are welcome to share those in the comments. We're going to be learning from our evangelical and reformed traditions this Sunday and thinking not only about their history and things that happened, but what values they've taught us and how those still shape us as the United Church of Christ and in our practice. So what were the most important values your family taught you growing up? I'll share mine. So both of my parents are also pastors, so I saw them working for the church all the time, and they did far more than just what they were paid to do. Right? It was a calling. They were constantly serving. And one of the things that they did often was to answer literally the knock on our door, our house door, at midnight or 2 a.m. when someone was passing through and stopped by, saw the house next door to the church and needed some assistance. Maybe they needed emergency housing. Maybe they needed food. My parents would answer the door in the middle of the night sometimes and go to the grocery store or get gas cards and vouchers, grocery vouchers, or take someone to the motel down the street so they had a safe place to stay for the night. And that's a lot of dedication, but through those actions I saw how important it is to love and care for our neighbors, even when it's not convenient for us, even when maybe it's not an easy thing to do to get up in the middle of the night, but that Jesus called us to love and serve our neighbors. And I saw that in what my parents did. So they taught me that value not only through their words, but through their actions. So share in the comments, what values did your family teach you growing up? Think about stories, what was modeled for you, if there were phrases or wise sayings your family shared all the time. And join us this Sunday for worship at 10 a.m. in person or online. And we'll think about some of the values that we learned from our evangelical and reformed predecessor denominations that still help shape us as the United Church of Christ. We will see you Sunday and next Tuesday for another 2-Minute Tuesday.